Let's see what I can do with this mic.
Good real speak.
Oh,
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna write us a jingle. I just gotta sit down and figure it out. I'm gonna write one. Watch.
I hope this thing got no juice in it. I ain't gonna go live.
Well, I guess you young people call it, I'm gonna write a hook.
I'm not young.
Okay.
I'm an old person.
Oh, okay. Your generation. Yeah. What y'all call it? The hook? Yeah. Gotta write the hook. Okay. They call it the jingle in mine.
It's the jingle.
It's the jingle. Yeah, it's the jingle. It's the hook, the jingle.
Yeah.
All of that stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna write one. Real speed.
It's game time. I see what you're saying.
I'm nervous.
You nervous?
Yeah, we'll say
Don't be
something, say
nervous. It's
something.
gonna be okay. Yeah, we're gonna have fun.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. I should look you.
Check. Yeah. Check.
Yeah,
Check.
Alright.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Check. Yeah. Check.
Okay, I'm finna go live here, bro.
Check.
Everybody sound good?
Check.
One last time?
Everybody sound good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Say something, Coco.
Testing.
Alright, boom.
We can hear you. Everybody
Yeah.
good.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We 3, 2, 1. Good evening, and welcome to the Real Spill Podcast. We're coming to you live from the Spill Cup Studios. This is episode 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's
here.
our co-host,
Hey,
I'm
happy
Tyler
Sunday.
Man.
Yeah. I'm
That
playing
is,
some music. I'm your favorite Rand Cold Steel.
Cold Steel.
And you want me to do the music now? Or just
Yeah, let's just do the music.
all right. In 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, see, we live.
okay. All right. Yeah, my bad.
Changes everything we
Oh,
know
no.
about tinnitus.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. We had a little technical difficulty.
Yeah.
But anyway, we here though.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, just give me a second. Hold on. Okay. All right, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Take y'all back to what was it, 95? Yeah, it was 95. 96?
Yeah.
94? Oh, okay. Yeah.
95, that was a long ways back. Yeah.
Y'all remember that day?
I had supposed to bust. She gonna bust out with it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I gotta turn it on vibrate. Real spill.
Yeah.
Real spill. For all the ladies out there creeping, we see you, got me weeping. I'm crying that night,
Yeah.
wondering where you are.
Yeah.
I know you with my homeboy.
Yeah.
You trash. All right. Oh, my bad.
See there? I told you we were going to come up with
They're
one.
creeping.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna rhyme, man?
Oh,
My bad.
You gonna ride us up?
All right. We here. All right. Welcome to do
Welcome. Yay.
the Real Cup.
Live from the Spill Cup Studios. This is the Real Spill Podcast, man.
Yeah.
Episode 15.
Yes, sir.
Man, come on, let's get out of hand right there.
Oh,
Episode
yeah,
15, man. Yeah, we
On
just
Sunday.
on
Yeah.
a Sunday, we getting bigger and better.
Yeah, man.
you know,
Yeah.
with
We
the Real
got some
Spill.
guests in here, man.
Got some guests in here today, man.
Yeah. Well, hold on. I think this is the first time we had some lovely ladies in the new studio.
In the new studio.
Yeah. So we got to
yeah,
see somebody there. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
We're
we
so
got-
happy to have them in the new studio.
Yeah. Thank y'all
Yeah.
for coming, man. We
Spill
appreciate it.
Cup Studios 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you for the invite.
Oh no, it's our pleasure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So happy Sunday, as we already said. This is the Real Cup. Dang, I can't talk, man.
Spill Cup.
What we is? Oh yeah, Real Spill Podcast. Yeah, we the Real Spill Podcast. Sorry, y'all, man. I was on some of that teleport earlier today.
Okay.
I think it kicked in. But episode 15. We got today some guests. We're gonna start off with the lovely Coco right here.
Yay.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Coco.
AKA Brown Sugar. Okay. AKA I got more money than you. You know what I'm saying? AKA my pockets stay fat.
Yeah.
All right. And then y'all know her. Y'all favorite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Guest host. She returned again. I'm gonna let her introduce herself because she don't really need no introduction.
No, she don't.
But I'm just gonna
Not on the Real Spill.
Not on the Real Spill though. But yeah, let them know.
Yeah.
Okay, she have technical difficulties too. Okay, yeah.
She taking the mic, looks like she finna do a solo.
Now you finna rap?
Nah.
Okay, is it
I'm
good?
just
You
fixing
need
it
some
out.
help?
She just fixing
No.
it, okay. Yeah.
Just trying to make sure it don't fall.
Oh,
Okay.
You know, stuff like that, cause it's kind of.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, that's
You
all.
need to turn around. There you go.
There you go.
Boom, you in there. All right. Hey yo, I guess I'll introduce her.
Yeah.
It's your girl. Hey yo, thought she was gonna introduce herself. All right.
Oh, my bad.
No, yeah, we was waiting on you to say something, but it's cool though. We got you. All right, so.
So what is this episode about?
Woo, I'm excited about it.
You are?
I'm
Okay.
very excited about it. So, first of all, man, thanks for everybody who tuned in to our community series that
Yeah,
we had, man.
community.
You
We
know what I'm
thank
saying?
y'all for that, man.
A lot of people were saying a lot of positive things about it, man. We appreciate y'all tuning
we appreciate
in.
that. Yeah.
But this episode, we gotta take it back to the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta get back to, you know what I'm saying, our roots a little bit and just talk about some things that we deal with on a day-to-day basis and with relationships. So this episode is it cheating if? Okay? Is it cheating if? So what we're gonna do is kind of just
The do's and the don'ts in a relationship.
Kind of, but really we're just gonna say, we're gonna throw some things out there and just kind of get a better understanding of what is cheating.
What is?
Because everybody might have a different idea, their own interpretation of what they consider
what
cheating.
it is. Okay.
Right. So what we're gonna do is just kind of unpack it,
Okay.
put it out on the table without incriminating ourselves.
Right.
All right. Now ain't nobody gonna be snitching. And then we just gonna address some of these things and give our opinions on it. Right.
Okay.
So one of the things that I did. Oh,
Okay.
you guys gonna say? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say before you get started,
Yeah. Go ahead.
if you're paying attention, you notice that Taliban and Cold Steel, we got on our pink T-shirts today.
Yeah.
That says "I wear pink" for breast cancer awareness, man.
Yeah,
So we just want to do a shout out to all the breast cancer survivors.
Right.
And
Definitely.
anybody that's maybe going through it right now, we just want to let you know that we're praying for you,
Yeah.
and we believe in God, that you're healed.
Right.
So to all the survivors and everything, so we got our pink on today, and this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So
all month,
yeah,
all month. So man.
Shout out, and everything. All month,
man. Shout out to all the people supporting breast cancer, the people who've been through it and survived, and shout out to the ones we lost, man. You know what I'm saying? They still with us. They in our hearts.
Yeah.
So
That's
man, they never forgotten. So yeah, we want to just say we love y'all and thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So
right.
you ready now, man?
Yeah, we ready.
Okay.
now,
Okay.
man.
I'm
Go
charged
now.
up. All right. So I did a little research.
Okay.
Yeah, by way of Google. And I looked up, I found out there's 4 types of cheating, right? 4 types of cheating, right? I didn't know this. So one of them is emotional. Okay, I'm gonna give a little definition. Yes, emotional cheating. When you share intimate details and everyday closeness with another person other than your significant other than the person that you're in a relationship with. Okay. So yeah, if you have a...
Say that one more time, man.
Okay, right. This is emotional cheating.
Emotional cheating. Yeah.
This is when you share intimate details and everyday closeness with another person outside of your relationship.
Outside of your relationship.
So this could be, the person at the gas station. Shout out to Miss Shirley. I love you, baby. Then, it could be somebody that works with you. It could be, somebody at church, et cetera, et cetera. So, it's just somebody outside of the relationship that you're very close to, you talk to, what I'm saying? You share deep thoughts and feelings with them, okay? So that's emotional. Then the other one is the obvious one, is physical. Yeah. You see what I wrote down today? We ain't got to say that though. But physical is basically physical is when you basically are involved in a relationship with somebody. The touching, the feeling, the kissing, things of that nature, right? Okay. That's with somebody that's not your that's not your significant other. Yeah. All right, and then this is the one I didn't know about, micro cheating, right? Micro cheating. So this is when a person almost cheats or wants to but doesn't. So you got thoughts of cheating. You see somebody that you deal with or see somebody at the gym that you see on the regular, you're like, man, yeah, I want to get with that. I want to holler at that. You know what I'm saying? And,
So
but you don't act. But you don't act on it.
You don't act on it, but it's almost like fantasize.
There you go. Right, right.
Okay.
You know, you driving
Alright.
homeward thinking
Yeah.
about her. You know,
Right.
all that stuff,
Yeah.
or him, or whoever.
Okay.
So yeah, you know, that's micro
That's
cheating.
micro.
Wanting to do it, but not actually doing it.
Okay.
hmm And then you got financial cheating.
Financial.
Woo! This one hit me right here. I felt this one right here, man. I feel it because I feel like I've been cheated on all my life with this one, Tim. I've been cheating on all my life.
So what is financial cheating?
So financial cheating is when you're hiding, stealing, or lying about funds to your partner.
Okay.
Do I need to say that again?
Yeah, say that
Coco.
again.
One more
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Say
Coco
that
look
one more
like
time.
Coco look like you rolled your eyes when I said that.
One more
Yeah,
time.
make sure she did that again.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
more time.
financial cheating is when you're hiding, stealing, or lying about funds to your partner. Okay,
That's financial.
that's financial cheating. And that would probably apply more to married couples more than
Okay.
anything. But I mean, you know, if you're living with somebody and y'all are sharing the finances, y'all got the same bank account, whatever the case may be, yeah, that would fall up under the umbrella of financial cheating.
Man, that's good, man. So we got emotional, physical, micro.
Yeah,
That's in your fantasies, in your dreams.
right.
Man.
Boy, Vanessa Williams, boy, I done cheated with Vanessa Williams. I don't know how many. Shout out to Vanessa Williams.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah.
And financial cheating.
Financial cheating, right.
So I got a question.
Come on with it.
I got a question. And
Yeah.
this for all of us.
Of course.
Well, my first question is, what is the initial attraction? And I want to look at it from a relationship because I want to find out, you know, from a relationship standpoint,
Right.
when does it cross the line into cheating
Oh yeah. I
with
like
somebody
that.
else? So
I like
you know,
that. I like that.
so what is the initial attraction, ladies? What attracts you to a man, or what is it that makes that man stand out? In a field of trees, what makes him stand out?
Mm-hmm.
The first thing is the upkeep, how he keep himself.
Okay, so that's appearance.
Yeah.
So that's the initial.
Yeah.
So if he's not well groomed, kept himself up,
Mhm.
that doesn't even attract you to him at all.
I heard they look at your shoes and your teeth, boy. That's what I always
Your
heard.
shoes and your teeth.
Yeah, they say if that's busted, it's
Okay.
Yeah.
So if your shoes run over, or you ain't got them
Yeah,
polished.
And your teeth look like you've been chewing on coal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you ain't taking care of yourself.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
a sign that you're not taking care of
Yeah.
yourself.
Now, unless you're counting money as you're walking towards them, you
Yeah.
might have a shot.
Well,
Not for saying that for y'all, though, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, you know, that will help you get in the
well,
game.
that's gonna lead into my next question. But
Okay.
Miss Coco,
Yeah,
you
what
know,
you got, Coco?
what's the initial?
Take your
I
time.
mean, how he treat me as a person,
How he treats you as a person.
like his mannerism, maybe, like how
Okay.
he made me feel, how
Okay. So
somebody's supposed.
so he could just walk up and compliment you,
Mhm.
and that'll bring you attracted to him.
So if it
Are you
seems
got a
like
filter
it-
through that?
if it
Or
seems-
do you have to filter through
They
that?
just have to filter.
You have to filter through that. So in these initials,
Uh-huh.
well, what's your initial?
Oh, well, thank you, man. I'm glad you
Yeah.
asked. Well, you know, I'm pretty simple.
Right.
So, yeah, you know, as long as I find them attractive, I mean, you know, I'm gonna holler at them. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? They don't have to be doing anything special. And, you know, I think for me and too,
Right.
you know, we probably talked about this before. You know, it doesn't take a lot for for us to find a woman attractive.
Right.
You know, it's certain things you like.
Right.
But, you know, I've always made that joke about she could be working at KFC as a
Right. It
cashier.
doesn't matter if she's
Yeah.
eye appealing to you.
Yeah, that's it.
Then that's all that matters
Yeah.
for the initial.
Right, for the
Yeah,
initial.
we
right.
talk about the initial now.
Right,
Yeah,
right, right,
so I
right.
agree with that. But
Yeah.
you know, they say we men are more visual.
Yeah, we are. We
Yeah.
are.
Women go more by what you say.
Right, right.
Emotional.
Well, I wouldn't say emotional, but just what you say. You know, where men go more by what they see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You know, she don't have to say anything,
Nah.
but he's attracted to what he see.
Yeah, that's
And
all.
like Miss Coco said, and you know, I'm just say A. Is
Yeah,
that
that's
okay?
cool. Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
That's
It's
yeah, that's
more
cool.
about, you know, what he's saying. You know,
Right.
You know, even if his teeth and his shoes, you know, well, that means that he's taking care of himself.
Right.
He's speaking that he's taking care of himself. So
Right.
my next question is,
Come on with it.
3 things, and I want you to list them in their priorities. Okay?
Yeah.
Fame, and we talking about what you're attracted to. Fame, money, or power. What do you want first in a person? Do you want the fame?
Are these the only 3 I can pick from?
I know.
Well, no, you can add to than this, you know, but I'm just saying those 3 kind of cover all the categories, you know, fame, you know,
Fame, money, and power?
and power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't checking for none of them with it. I mean, if you got that, that's cool. Yeah,
Right.
But, you don't have to
So
have
if you had those 3, what would be the number 1 that you would want in that person?
Well, you
And
know,
I might need to define power. You know, as someone that has confidence in themselves.
Okay. Well, then, that'll be number 1 for me then.
Okay.
Yeah, I want somebody that got
Definitely
confidence in
say
But
themselves.
it's
Yeah.
power. Okay.
We said fame. Fame will probably be the bottom of the list because I don't
Okay.
care. I operate in the shadows, you know. How I do.
Okay.
And then money. I mean, you need money. I try to always be the guy that she doesn't have to worry about finances when I'm
Exactly.
in the picture. But you know, it would be nice if I fall on hard times.
Right.
She can step in.
Yeah.
So money. So I would say power, money, and then fame.
And fame, yeah.
In that order. Yeah,
All right.
in that order.
Okay.
What you just gonna say? Money. No. Okay, I'm sorry. That was rude. I'm sorry. I ain't even take that. Go ahead. Yeah, let's speak from the heart.
Oh, wow.
Speak from the heart.
Dang, wow.
I was talking about you.
I'm
talking about you.
It's messed up.
Go on, say it, Coco. Step in, Coco, because she's speaking.
No, I'm not.
You ready? You ready?
I know it's
Oh,
just
okay.
I mean, you can scratch the other part out. The fame, I don't need that.
Nah, the fame
fame,
ain't
I don't
a
want no
big
power.
issue for me. I'm more for power.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this. When you say
Power.
power, do you mean, I know you mentioned confidence,
Right.
but do you mean like a man that seems strong? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about
Yeah, we can break
not
it down.
only confident, but physically strong
Yeah.
or emotionally strong, mentally strong. Look like he can just take on the world and won't even break a sweat. Like, is that a turn on or whatever?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you want somebody like can slap somebody. If it pop off, he look
It
like
made me feel
he gonna pop the trunk.
Protect.
secure, like, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Safe,
and I guess I need to
security.
define more power.
Yeah.
But like you just said, you know, does he know where he's going?
Yeah.
You know, does he have a vision? You know,
Mhm.
does he have dreams? You know,
Mhm.
he just, you know, lollygagging through life and everything? You know?
Right,
That's
right.
somebody with power that knows where they're going. And then the physical part too. That do you feel he can protect you?
Mhm.
You know, if that needs be.
Yeah, that's important.
That
That's
Like
important.
security. Like
Security, yeah, you know, that you're gonna feel comfortable being with him,
Right.
that you know that you're protected,
Right.
you know,
right.
that that he's gonna fight for you and everything. So yeah, okay. So all of us agree that power is the most important in that, you know.
And then those 3, but it ain't it ain't the most important on my list.
What's the most important on your list?
I mean, you know, I'm all about, well, you know my 2 rules. I just
Right.
want you to respect me and stay in shape. So
Okay.
however you look when I see you, and that's what I found attractive, I would like for you to do your best to maintain that or improve if
Right.
possible.
Okay.
But that's it. You do those 2 things,
Yeah.
you good with stood.
Well, that's
AKA
almost
Cole.
that's can fall under power, that respect thing, you know, and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I mean, because they going to run over me anyway. I mean, that's how it's always been with me. Most of the time the woman take charge. But you know, I want you to do it in a respectful manner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know.
Okay.
But yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But when, it's like a way you can punk somebody but make them feel good about the punk.
Yeah.
That's just me. All right, well, that's a whole nother episode. That's a whole nother episode.
That is a shoot.
But I do have a question though.
Okay.
That I want to ask y'all since we all talking about the cheating. So what is you guys' definition of cheating in a relationship? I know everybody might have their own outlook at it on it, but yeah, what would you consider? I'm gonna start right here with you. What-
Being dishonest
Mm.
and unfairly.
Just being dishonest and unfair.
Yeah, I'm trying to get up some more.
Oh no, I mean you can elaborate on it. We got an hour.
Well, but being dishonest meaning that, you know, you say you going one place and, you know, you going another, or you say, hey, I was on the phone with this person, but I was really on the phone with this person. Why I say the unfairly part, because of the situation is, it's unfair to your mate that you're cheating on them because they don't know that you're cheating.
Right. And normally that's how it works.
So that's unfair. That's not right.
I like that. Okay.
And that, because my question was going to be,
Oh, dang.
how important does communication play in a relationship?
Most definitely.
No,
I think communication is like the top
Yes,
That's
that should be
number
number one.
in a
That's
relationship
number one.
because, and I feel like that's what's wrong with a lot of relationships.
There's no
and
communication.
There's no communication.
So if we could just play a little scenario, what A said, that cheating is being dishonest. So your significant other, and we believe in heterosexual here. So your significant other, when we say that, so your significant other has this friend at work that's of the opposite sex, and this friend may say, I overcooked dinner, and I brought some leftovers, and I brought enough for you. Should your significant other, should he tell you that? And if he does tell you, how do you handle that?
Take your time.
I feel like
This is the real spiel.
Yeah. Don't sugarcoat it.
She don't like it.
If it's trash, say it.
If it's trash,
You ain't
say
feeling
it's
it,
trash.
say it. But
I
yeah.
mean, I just feel like if you stay in a relationship or marriage, or you
Well,
just saying like
let's look at it
you
from
said
the
significant
standpoint.
other.
Yeah, let's look at it from the standpoint of this relationship is moving toward marriage.
Y'all serious.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't personally like it because I don't feel like that's a form of cheating to me. If he
Okay.
tell me, but if he hold it back from me, I feel like
That's cheating.
Okay.
is that cheating?
I mean, it depends on
So let's establish some
It's
ground
cheating
rules
because
here.
he can't tell you, and if you can't tell your significant other what you're doing,
Okay.
that's a form of cheating.
Yeah, that's a good point right there.
Okay, let's set some
So,
ground
it is a
rules.
wild.
Let's set some ground rules. So when we say relationship, we talking about you are involved with this person, but you're not living together. You live your place, he lives his. And then when we talk marriage, we talking about this is your spouse.
That's something different.
That's something different. So in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever y'all call it now,
Yeah, I mean,
would that make a difference if he said this coworker brought me lunch?
Hell yeah. It'll be a problem for me, so I'm just gonna break it
And
down.
the reason why would it be a problem?
Cause I can cook too. What you mean? If
But you didn't cook him anything.
I cook every day, so it shouldn't be a
so you
problem.
gonna send your husband to work with lunch every day? So
9 out of 10, and if he don't, he can go in there and he got some what you call it?
Leftovers.
Leftovers. He got lunch meat. He got what else? The things you pop in the oven, microwave.
Talking about the Marie Kondo.
Yeah, he got it all. So ain't no reason for somebody else.
There's all kind of options.
To
out there. Yeah.
So he
Say-
shouldn't accept this meal
no.
from this coworker.
Uh-uh.
Okay. But if you saying that if it's just a relationship, it's
Well,
okay.
So that's the key to a man heart. She trying to put that swim down.
No, I mean, tag me.
Yeah.
Because this is because I see that you're trying to about to use a big word, differentiate between the two.
That is a big word, man. And I appreciate you.
I'm sorry.
'Cause I think
man.
all of
I'm
us
sorry,
know
yeah,
that. I think all of us know what you meant when you said it.
Thank you. I hope so, because
Yeah.
I couldn't say it again.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say is, so to me though, marriage is definitely important, and there's certain rules, obviously, when you get married, that you know the do's and the don'ts. But see, this is my thing. Before you get to that marriage, is the relationship. What you do in that relationship will carry over to the marriage. So
Yes.
you really are practicing
Right.
during the relationship what you should and should not be doing in the marriage. So
Right.
I kind of feel like they coexist. So it's like, for example, if she has an issue with
Right.
this coworker or whatever bringing food to her man
Right.
while they're dating,
Yes.
she definitely gonna have an issue with it. So she had to establish, hey, I know
like
she,
that.
I know she might not mean any harm,
Right.
but yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that.
So yeah, I don't want to hear about that again.
I don't want it.
Don't let me find out. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do that during the dating period. So when you do get married, you'll already know.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I think
Right.
that's the key right there,
Yeah.
and that goes back
That's
to that
all you're
communication thing. Yeah. You want to say something, Coco?
He
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
put
sorry.
it in. He put it in.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
and
Like
so
words, I was
so
trying
I
to
got
say
you.
you got it.
so as they say, what's good for the goose
Yeah,
is good for the gander.
Right.
So as a
Mhm.
female,
Mm.
your coworker who is male, that y'all work together, he said, "Come on, let me take you to lunch today."
That's cheating.
Oh, she came
Oh,
out the
that's
gate
cheating?
with it.
Okay.
And
why you say that's cheating?
Boom.
Boom.
Just
Do your
got the boom.
spouse know about it?
Well, just as the other one,
Yeah.
And okay, let's just say you do go. Do you communicate that to your spouse when you went home? That Ricky took me to lunch today.
It ain't Ricky.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pretty Ricky, man. I always been out there taking these folk women, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Is it
So
like
you
an open relationship you had, maybe?
okay?
Oh, you went deep now. That's another layer right
Yeah,
there.
that is.
Yeah, we got to. Yeah, you got to touch
Yeah,
on
you
it.
got to. Yeah, you
Throw that
got
out there.
to. You
So
got
what
to
mean by open
expound on the word open.
relationship? You know, you put more on somebody there. You know that's a big word. So what you mean by open relationship?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You want?
Being open in a relationship, would you tell your mate?
Oh,
I
open
you
as far as
talking about
communication.
open
open,
that-
Oh,
not
girl.
in an open relationship.
I got
like
you now. Yeah.
Being open.
Okay. So
Oh,
you're saying being
oh.
open.
Okay, I thought you talking. I thought you talking something else.
My coworker took me out to lunch.
Oh, okay. Come
today,
here. Okay,
yeah.
okay. I got you.
That go back to
Yeah.
I'm like,
communication.
all right,
So
now.
okay,
Yeah, good, man.
and the way you just said that, it's like.
No, 'cause I'm
Okay, in
like,
passing,
Yeah,
hey, you know
I'm
what? My
sorry,
coworker took me to
termination.
lunch. Me and my coworker went to lunch.
Right,
Now,
right.
and then he starts, what coworker? Are you gonna be totally open with him?
yeah, most definitely.
Okay. So,
I
So
feel
we-
like it's on the way.
so we established the fact that what can kill cheating
Mm.
is
Yeah,
communication
most definitely.
and being open with our
That's
in our relationships.
I want to throw a curveball in there though,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit yo with it.
All right.
So does it depend on what the person look like though? So let's just say, for example, they met this coworker that took you to lunch, and he looked like Steve Urkel. So he like, I ain't threatened by that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Still cheating.
I guess I'll.
Let him finish.
I give
How
him
you
the
let him finish?
Yeah, so what I was
Okay,
gonna
I'm
say.
sorry. I am so sorry.
So yeah, so let's say he to your boyfriend or husband, he doesn't look physically or whatever as a threat, but now this other dude that want to take you out, and he your type. He this Morris Chestnut looking type cat, whoever you into, and your boyfriend and husband know this. They looking like, oh wait a minute, you went out with Ricky? Talking about Ricky with the curly hair, Ricky? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So does you think? So I'm asking you as women. I want y'all to answer this. Would it bother you if a woman who you felt your boyfriend or husband wasn't attracted to took them to lunch, versus they are somebody that's attractive and you thinking like, yo, he probably feeling them. Like if he wasn't hollering at me, he might holler at them. Or does it matter at all? I ain't go too deep there.
It might kind of bother me, but it kind of might if I know his type. Like I know, like you even talk to
Right.
nothing less than me. So
Right.
if she's not, if I feel not, I'm not gonna say if I feel like she's not on on the scoreboard with me,
Mm-hmm.
I might won't feel no type of way.
Right. So
I'm territorial. I like my man to be my man.
Right,
see me, see me.
Right.
No, that's it. I'm sorry.
No, I
I'm
get it, I get it,
territorial.
I
I'm
get
not
it,
gonna
I get
like
it.
it. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
So it don't matter what they look like, it's a problem. Okay. Tell them, we got to ask you, man, how you feel about that? Because you can't die this one.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta get some of this smoke. Yeah, you gotta get some of this smoke. Man. Yeah. So
So give me the question again.
So does it matter? Okay, so let's just say you dating a woman,
Yeah.
and her coworker
Yes.
wants to take her to lunch.
Right.
You've seen him before,
Yeah.
and you looking like, oh man, he ain't no threat. Physically, you like,
Right.
he a square. I ain't worried
Right.
about him. Or would it bother you if it was actually a good looking dude and you feel like she may find him attractive, she not trying to holler at him necessarily,
Right.
but you know that's her type. Like she
Right.
would probably talk to this dude if y'all went together. Would that bother you, or would you just, regardless what they look like, shut it down?
No, it wouldn't bother me at all.
Come on, man, that's my dad right there. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Because I gotta have some confidence in myself
yeah,
and in my relationship
yeah.
that we together.
Come on, Tim.
Yeah.
You took the word right out of my mouth.
Yeah. So I gotta have some confidence. So he, quote unquote, might look better than me.
Right.
But I should know what she like because I'm with her.
Right.
So he might, look better. But I gotta have some confidence in myself and confidence in her
Yeah.
that it's just lunch.
Right, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm creating another cash app.
But what if it's not
it's
all
on
about
me.
the looks? Maybe it's about
Right.
Well, whatever
It's
it is,
emotional.
whatever it is.
Okay.
So in the relationship, I gotta make sure that I'm taking care of you.
Yeah.
So physically,
Uh-huh.
emotionally,
Yeah.
spiritually,
Yeah.
and mentally. Yeah, I gotta make sure I'm taking care of you. So I gotta make sure that I'm making sure that all of those needs are met within you.
Right.
So now I feel that I don't put a bubble around you, that you know you are being cared for. So go to lunch.
Ooh, that big talk on the real spiel. Where the camera at?
I ain't
Y'all
saying-
heard that? Y'all heard that?
I ain't-
I get it though.
Okay.
We get it.
I most
But see,
definitely
most
make
men
sense.
say that though.
But
Most
no,
men
let me
that.
say this though.
Yeah.
I have to put the work in
Yeah.
to make you know that I'm the man.
Yeah. But if you're doing all that, I won't have no desire to even.
Well, I mean, it was just
Exactly,
lunch.
yeah.
It was just, let's just say it was, Stevie and, he was
Stevie
just
Wonder?
like, you know what? I'm about to,
Okay. No, I'm just looking at
I just don't. Me
Steve-
personally,
Steve might take
I
that.
get it. I
Steve
get it
might
from
take that.
both
Steve
sides.
might
I most
But
definitely
see,
get it from both
you know,
sides.
that's what men
Okay,
say. Men
so-
say these things like that. Oh, it's fine. You can go to lunch with them.
But no, we talking
He's
about,
saying
we
no.
talking about a man who has confidence in himself first.
Right.
And so he has confidence in himself. And so
So
he
no.
said, he might look better than me, but, go ahead. Take her
So
to
no.
lunch if that's what you want to know.
Mhm.
If that's what you want to go.
I'm gonna cash app him.
It's-
I'm gonna say lunch on me.
lunch.
Let him know. This baby taking care of.
And so
This baby
when
taking
we
care
get down to, because the podcast is about,
Yeah.
is it cheating or
Yeah.
not? But if the foundation is solid in my relationship,
Come
It's
on.
not cheating.
it's not cheating.
Ooh, yeah, y'all didn't see that coming.
Okay, why you say that then? Cause
Because our foundation is solid.
Right.
It's
that's the rock.
on a solid rock.
Mhm.
I know, and that's why we should take time in our
Ain't
relationships
nobody
But
tell
if-
you.
to get to know who that, so
but if they solid, I still if we
it
so
was just
solid,
lunch.
I don't have no desires to even sit in front of another man.
But-
If we solid like that, I don't even want to sit. I don't even want
But we live in a world where you see all kind of people.
Okay.
So that doesn't mean that you're not gonna see somebody that you're attracted to. You know.
That gonna show I don't want to have lunch with somebody I'm attracted to.
Well, okay. It's just a coworker.
Yeah,
just a
it's
coworker.
Yeah.
It's just a coworker.
He can
Right.
be attractive.
He could be attractive. So if you know you can't handle
There you go.
being at lunch with this attractive
I
can handle it.
Don't go, huh?
don't go.
There you go.
You know what?
Stay away from that lunch. Because who's being tempted in that?
I just think it's inappropriate. Point blank. Period.
Okay.
No,
and I agree
Ain't
with
no
you.
wrong answer. Ain't no wrong answer.
Because Tasha can see me. I'm just making a
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, like, who was talking?
Tasha can
Felicia,
see me in a
Karen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
in a restaurant
Right.
and may know my dude
Mhm.
and like, oh, I seen Toya and one of her coworkers and
But see right
Now,
then,
you know she
but
didn't
she
have
out
no
she out of line
she
because
ain't had no
He didn't have no business.
no, but
Oh,
she out of
I thought you
line.
said something else. I thought you said
But
she had
really,
no
she out of
business.
line because she shouldn't do that. But
well,
If-
that's society then. And
well,
they gonna
but
say
here's the
it.
thing: back to the relationship of you and your significant other. If you tell him, you don't care what Tasha tells him.
Right.
Because he already knows because you told him. In this relationship, so if nobody is trying to hide anything, so while you not telling, is that cheating in your mind?
Cause I can still cheat with my coworker and just be honest to my husband, but he's not knowing that I'm cheating.
But
Yeah.
well,
You see what I'm saying?
so
I'm thinking of a
what
whole
we're talking
life,
about, so
like-
our whole thing was about going to lunch, okay? So it's something simple. But if you tell your spouse, I went to lunch today with, Gerald.
Gerald?
Jabari. I went to lunch today.
That's
Am I
better,
getting
man.
close now?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
cool, man. Yeah,
Jabari,
yeah,
man.
Jabari.
See this generational gap.
Yeah, I know. It's
If
all
you
right.
tell your husband that that you went to lunch with Jabari, then if you got trust built in that relationship, the only thing that should matter is that. And so when Tasha comes to tell him, he already know
Well,
that.
how often me and Jabari are going to eat?
That's left up to you now.
But we're going to eat every day.
Well, you should tell him every day. And so if he has a problem with that, so now if he has a problem with that, now he should say, well, what's up with that?
Yeah, he need to be honest about if he does have issues.
If he has a problem, he needs to be honest with you.
Yeah,
And if he,
yeah.
now here's the thing. Okay, so from what you just said, what if he says, you know what, I don't kind of like this. This song.
Come on with
I mean, who paying for this lunch every day? Are y'all just showing up at the same place? But if he buying your lunch every day, I don't like that. And he tells you, okay, I don't think you should be going to lunch with
Shut
him.
it down.
Now, what if he buying his lunch and you buying your own lunch?
Well, y'all ain't going to lunch. Y'all just eating together.
Y'all just eating together.
Yeah.
So that's no different.
Yeah, that's y'all just two
Now,
co-workers eating
if
together.
they say that, then I might kind of be like, okay, she buying her own lunch, he buying her own. Okay.
But here's the thing. If you have a problem with it, your relationship should be where you can say something about it.
Yeah.
And then y'all can talk about that. So, because women go by what they hear. And so, in the way he's telling it to you, in your mind, you're saying, wait a minute, you a little bit too much excited about this. What's going on? So that's what communication comes in.
Yeah, y'all need to put it out there on the table.
Yeah, so and so if it's a problem, because in our relationships we do have problems.
Yeah.
And so it won't grow. As Bonnie Fife used to say, nip it in the bud.
Yeah,
Nip it in the
They
bud.
don't know about Bonafide, but
Yeah.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you know.
Yeah. Shout out to Andy.
So and that's a great
Bonnie.
shout out to Bonnie and Mayberry, and
Yeah.
Did you ever realize
You finna get
that in Mayberry
ain't no black people.
and nobody was married?
Dang, I just thought of that. Yeah, you're right, man. They were sinning in Mayberry. They were getting it in.
No,
No,
Aunt B wasn't married.
No, Andy wasn't.
Andy wasn't married. Barney wasn't married. Thelma Lou. Helen.
What about the barber dude? One more boy. No,
Floyd, they never
because
talk-
his wife died, I think.
Yeah, they never talked about Goober wasn't
We're
married.
getting off track too, but yeah.
The only somebody that was
Yeah.
married, was married
With the drunk dude.
was the town drunk. Was Otis.
Otis. Yeah, he was married.
Otis was the only somebody married.
All
And when Otis couldn't handle the relationship, he came and locked his own self up in there.
Yeah, shout out to Otis.
There is a scripture in the Bible that talks about that.
Talk about Otis?
Where it talks about, the scripture says that, it is better to be up on the roof than to be in the house with a cantankerous woman.
Woo, man.
I ain't make it up.
No, that's deep right there. But I feel you on that.
So,
I feel you on
and I guess the whole thing about relationships is that
cantankerous. That mean they stink, right? Oh,
yeah,
no, they just
cantankerous,
toxic. They just toxic all the way
arguing
around.
and,
Yeah. So that okay. They don't necessarily mean they smell.
He said it's better for you to
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Just go up on the roof in the
Yeah.
corner, it
Get
says,
some fresh air
and to be in the house.
from all that filth that she's spitting out.
So
I
the
got
whole
you.
thing about
Yeah.
is it cheating or not? How you build that relationship
But I got 5.
to make it solid. Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you with a zero.
Okay, go ahead.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So, no, that was good stuff though, man. That was good stuff. They need to hear. So check this out. Do you feel that cheating is a mistake or is it intentional?
Intentional.
Coco.
Can cheating be a mistake, Coco? Can it be just accidental or you think it's always intentional?
I think it's just intentional.
I'm agreed. I think it's intentional.
So ain't nobody
because
just
you
ain't nobody
can't
just
make
fell
a
in the bed
mistake by
and
cheating
Yeah.
because you know it's not right. So how's
No, it's intentional.
okay.
Because we all have choices.
All right.
So we all have choices.
Okay.
So
I
it's
see
intentional.
you got something on your little.
Yeah.
Well,
You got. She done brought a cheat sheet.
She,
a
okay,
little
she
question.
got a question too. Yeah.
well, just referring back to when you say
Yeah.
people cheat and is it intentional, and why I say it's intentional because you when you're angry you try to cheat, lack of emotions, sexual desires, feeling neglect,
Oh my God.
unloved,
Oh man, that's tough.
not turned on,
Oh wow.
and no attention. So if you're getting these things and you might kind of
you can still get those things and I think a person is still cheating.
for real.
You gotta, wow. Why though? Why would they do this?
Yes.
You can't just throw it out there. Why would they do that? If they get everything, okay, let's be real. So
They
let's
just
be
want
real.
it all.
Okay,
You
yeah.
can be doing everything you
They just-
possibly can be doing right, and
And they still
I done
step out
seen
on it. They
it.
still step out. I mean, that's true.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can get them
that's
everything they want. You can get them everything, whatever.
But
maybe
you know
it's
what?
just somebody else they
But
want to
people
test
like
the
that,
water
though?
with, or
Right.
they just see something out there they just like and they want to try out. And
I mean, I see both sides of it. I get what she's saying. I feel like as humans, though, we always gonna see somebody that we're attracted to. I mean, we're not dead.
Well, that's
you know what I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
it
Make
is
it
gonna
that
be
way.
somebody you may run across that may activate those feelings and
Right.
emotions in you. You know, of course, like you said, it's a choice to choose whether to act on them or not. But also, like she said, though, you may still be getting everything you need at home, and you still may go out and do it. I feel like people like that don't really know what they want in the first place.
yeah,
Well, I agree.
You know,
Yeah.
you telling your significant other what you think they should
want to
hear,
hear.
or what you think they
Yeah.
should give to you.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden you run across somebody else and they doing something different, and you like, I ain't never seen it
Yeah.
like that before. Let me see what he talking about. So yeah, you know, I see
So-
both sides. Of it.
So we can add to communication. We can add honesty to that.
Yeah, you gotta be honest.
Yeah, you gotta be
Don't
honest.
just be talking, just be talking.
Yeah,
right.
and then be honest about the good, the bad, and the ugly
Of relationships.
in the relationship.
Yeah.
So you have to be. So
Yeah.
we established to make a solid, to avoid this cheating thing, with communication
Yeah, number one.
and then honesty
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna even throw in discipline.
and discipline. Yeah, I
You
agree.
gotta
with
have some discipline.
You gotta have some.
Because there's some people, man, that walk this earth that, I mean, to just be real, they just kind of, they just that person, like, people just flock to them, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, they just going mind their business, going grocery shopping, and
They are
4 or
people
5
magnet.
different, yeah,
They are
people just
people
come
magnet.
down and holler
People
at 'em.
just coming to them.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Or
I
whatever.
ain't never had that problem, though.
Yeah.
But, I wish I did.
Yeah.
But I get it. So it's like, if somebody constantly coming at you, like I said, you're human. So eventually somebody gonna run across you that you gonna be like, dang, I kind of like what they were saying or
Right.
how they
Yeah.
look. But that's where that discipline come in.
That's
you know
where
what I'm
discipline
saying?
comes
And I always say this, man. You know what I'm saying? Is it really worth it at the end of the day?
in. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know really what this person all
No,
about.
you
You
just-
really mean they representative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and they put
That's micro cheating, right?
most time.
Well, look at Coco.
Yeah.
That's
It's
micro
micro
cheating.
cheating.
Yeah, that's
thinking
micro
about
cheating.
it.
That's
Thinking
thinking
about
about
it.
it.
Yeah, but not acting on it.
Not acting on it, but
Right.
dang,
Yeah.
she sure is,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or,
I know
you
what
know,
she about, but I got a
She
good
smells
thing
good.
at home.
Yeah,
she got all the teeth,
Yeah.
or most of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like the color of her eyes
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything,
yeah,
the way she batted them at me and
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
If I can see them over her eyelashes.
Right. Oh, man. I don't know if
I
I'm
ain't got nothing
sorry.
on
It sounded like you took a shot at
Yeah, I
somebody.
know that she don't.
Yeah.
Wear eyelashes for
Okay.
real.
Yeah, that's good.
Y'all really don't need them. Y'all really don't need them. But that's a whole nother episode.
But it is a whole. But
Yeah.
in saying that, can I add? We added communication, honesty, and then character.
Oh yeah.
So a person's character. All of these things will keep you disciplined.
Yeah,
Like,
keep you in
like you
check.
said, discipline. All those
Yeah.
things will keep you disciplined. Because all of us can see something that we're attracted to,
Right.
but that don't mean we have to, respond to.
Yeah, you ain't
that.
gotta engage.
You don't have to engage, right?
You gotta engage. See, Coco and Ayo probably had that problem all the time. You know, you and me, we ain't got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know.
Feel.
Don't snitch on yourself. Don't snitch on yourself.
Alright.
Yeah, don't
I don't have that problem.
Yeah, you know.
And I think all of this
Sorry.
goes back
I ain't
to
even say I wish.
self-control.
Can't hear you, friend.
Yeah.
I don't have that problem.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All of this goes back to self-control.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Self-control.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
and,
That's
I think
important.
self-control, we have, all of us need to practice it. It matters because stress or anything makes us react.
Yeah.
But before we react, we need to see what our response needs to be. Because when we react and not looking at the response,
Right.
it could cause us to crash.
Oh yeah.
So we need to look at how do I need to respond to this and not be drawn in by that initial attraction.
Yeah.
Especially when we're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it get hard sometimes because you know the devil always working.
Yeah.
And he'll send somebody to you that you like.
Well,
and when you having a weak moment in your relationship,
You
you know.
told him, you told him what you liked, and
Yeah.
he's sending that straight to you. You know.
Yeah. He send it right to you.
But now you know that you have been put into I hate to say a box.
Right.
But you're in a relationship. You know?
Right.
And so by you being in a relationship, you can say, ooh, and say, okay, get back focused and move on. Yeah.
I gotta say something before my speaker go.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna share mine.
This for everybody. Okay, I wanna know, especially the men, I wanna know who, and you Coco, who y'all think cheat the most?
I don't think it's men or women. I think
Just share it, just unplug that one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think men cheat, women cheat, but I think men cheat the most. But I can't say that.
Okay.
I really can't say that.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what you feel.
That's
Yeah.
what I feel.
Yeah, that's what you feel.
But
Yeah.
I only feel like a woman cheat because probably a man cheat or they feel
You
like
your sexy voice. What did you say? We can't hear you. Yeah. Say it with your
I
chest.
think men cheat more.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What I think?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you go first. I'm
Oh,
trying
okay.
to go last on that.
I think the person that cheats is the one who's not what we just said. One who doesn't have good character, the one who is not honest, and the one who is not communicating, and so that they are not focused. So I don't know which one cheat more, but I know in them characteristics, a person who doesn't have those things,
Right.
they would cheat.
That's why,
I'm finna butcher your head.
Okay.
I bet you ain't gonna see this one coming.
All right.
I think it's women.
You think it's women? Why you think it's women?
Because there's more women than men. And if all these men are doing this cheating, who we cheating with?
Ooh.
So that must tell you.
But
So
it's
just,
more-
it's just a
you don't want me to answer
just a
that
number.
question?
I know,
It's a numbers game. It's a numbers
it's
game.
more women single than anything.
Is
So if it's less men, it's he might got 3. You know, they gotta pair up. So that's what I'm saying. Men cheat more because he got his wife, he got somebody else on the side, and he might have 2 others on the side. That's what I'm saying. So
And that's why my
men
answer is
cheating
the way it is, because I'm saying
more.
is, you know, it depends on
Yeah.
who is not focused. You know, so as a person is not focused for whatever reason, you know, why not work like, you know, both of you was just saying, you know, if all of these things are not being given to you at home, why don't you focus on home and say, hey, this is not being done and I need this. This is not being done and I need this. This is not being done and I need this.
Right.
You know, so he won't have that, or she won't have that urge to go cheat if she is committed to that relationship.
Right.
If she's not, if the person is not committed to the relationship, they about to do anything.
Right.
So, but if they're committed to it, then communication comes in that saying, okay, I need this from you. I need affirmation from you.
But
You
don't
know.
mean the other person gotta give it.
Well, if the other person wants you, and we're talking about moving toward marriage, right? In a marriage, if the other person wants us to win together, then if I say, well, you know what, I'm not getting enough hugs from you.
They're gonna try to fix it.
If I care about you, I'm gonna try to fix that problem, that issue. Because if you're saying that I'm not getting the attention that I need from you, and Jabari at work,
That's good, man. That's good.
yeah, he's giving me this attention. That has opened up a door that you can say, well, why is Jabari? You know, and then so you fixed it in your mind. I'm not getting it at home. You know, but Jabari could be fake because he's just trying to get something out of you.
Yeah, you know what he's trying to get out.
Well, whatever it is.
You know what he's trying to get out.
Well, I mean, whatever he's trying to get is still is fake.
Yeah.
Because he already knows that you're in a relationship. But if I come home and say, hey, you know what, you ain't told me you love me. Do you love me? And we can work from there. But if I never say anything, and I just, you know, it gets so humdrum. So relationships have to be worked at. You know, the initial when they come in, you know, you all excited and everything, you know. But then when he see you when you ain't got your hair on, you know, when he wake up in the middle of the night, because your hair over there on one of them stands, you know what I'm talking about?
You know what I hate that?
Yeah.
When it come off and it's in the sheets. You know what I'm saying? You feel it on your leg. You know what the hell? Yeah, I'm sorry. That's a personal experience. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ted. I'm sorry. That's scary though, bro. That's scary though, bro.
But what I'm talking about is, but what I'm saying is that, okay, so, you know, that person, that significant other, he's seen you at your worst. And he still loves you. So when he's seeing you at your worst, and so if you're not receiving something, now he's not receiving something, then, you know, we can communicate that, you know, I need you to, to flirt with me sometimes, you know, just don't be, you know, you come home and I know you work hard, I work hard, but we need date night. We need something, you know, to keep the energy going in this.
Y'all gotta interact with each other, man.
Oh.
You gotta keep the fire going. Yeah.
All that I just said, he wrapped it up in one word.
That's what I do.
We had to end. Okay. All right,
You know, we
man.
tag team, man.
Yeah, that's
I saw you on the top rope.
Okay.
So yeah, I just wanted to go and let you bring it home. Yeah.
So, and I think if that's happening in your relationship, then the cheating thing is gone out the window. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right.
So we have to work on our relationships.
Yeah, you do. You have to work on it.
And I will say this. We men have to become more transparent in our relationships.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's something
And consistency.
and that's something that's kind of hard for us because, well, and the reason I say that is because we are built to handle everything. And because we are built to handle everything, we don't want to show you, because we're built to be your protector and your provider.
Yeah.
So we don't want to show you our weaknesses. But you're the one that I need. You're the one that needs to know.
Speak on this. Say that one more time, man.
Yeah.
Say it again, man.
I most definitely agree.
Yeah, we were made, built, whatever you want to say, to be your provider, to be your protector, to be, you know, your lover.
Right.
All of those things. That's how we was built to be. We was built to take the lead in that.
Right.
But if we can't show you our weaknesses,
Right.
and you accept we don't think that you're going to accept our weaknesses, then we'll get distracted. And so something else that is not true, is false, but it's getting our attention because we are visual people. And so we don't feel that you feel that I'm your protector, your provider, you know, your
that's
lover.
why women cheat.
And I'm saying that
And
that's
y'all cheat,
why.
and y'all cheat all the time.
I'm saying that's why both people might cheat.
I said, because Thurr said women. So
No, I'm gonna say that's why both people do.
Right.
Because on the other
I
hand,
don't think that's why women.
on the other hand, the woman, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. You could have messed that thing totally up. Your dream could be a dream that, you know, you will never reach. But if your significant other saying, baby, you can do that. I believe you can do that. What's your plan? How you gonna do it? I'm with you.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
I believe you can do it.
Motivation.
I can come home and say, you know what? I had a dream that I want to be Superman. And I done bought me a Superman suit. I ain't picking on nobody. I done bought me a Superman suit. I got my cape on. I got my cape on and everything. And then she was like, yeah, baby, I believe you can be Superman and everything. And then as soon as he walked out, she called her mama. She said, Mama, guess what he gonna do you now? But she done made him feel like he can be Superman.
Cool. Hold on. Next question.
Yeah, next question. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. That was good. That was very good, Taylor. Very good, man. I just wanted to ask y'all this before.
Man, I forgot.
Yeah, it's all right. Now you know what you were doing, man. Yeah, that's all good, though. It's cool, though. Yeah, so, anyway.
But no, even with that, I mean, let him be Superman.
Yeah.
Let him be your Superman. Instead of, breaking them down.
I'm going to support.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
You
about.
gonna be Lois Lane?
Yeah.
You gonna be Lois Lane.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, well, yeah,
Say,
but
gone in that phone booth, Superman.
I know
y'all trash me. But anyway, it's cool though. It's cool though. Yeah. So I got one question though, cause this yeah.
That time went by fast.
Yeah, no. So that's what she said.
Yeah.
All right, so check this out. Here's my last question, all y'all, and I'll pass the mic to you, yo, so you can talk. Is cheating a deal breaker? So let me elaborate.
Okay.
So you've been in a relationship, it's been going well. Let's just say it's been 2 years. No issues, but you find out that your significant other has committed, by the use of a big word, infidelity.
Wow.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, infidelity.
Yeah, so now, all that y'all have been through, all the good times, they was there when your dog died. They were there when you got that promotion at your job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They've been there through thick and thin, but now one of them slipped up. All right?
Right.
So I want to ask y'all, though, is that a deal breaker? Can you let that slide, or you got to ride? You heard what I said? Can you let it slide,
Oh,
or
you
you
got to
got
ride with it. Yeah. Wow.
Say it again.
Ride. Like I like. Ride.
No, yeah,
Ride
you can
with it.
ride out. Yeah.
Ride out.
You gonna ride
So
it
in
out.
other words, you ain't having that.
So you committed to the relationship.
Zero tolerance.
Mm-mm.
Zero tolerance.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Okay, because I'm thinking ride means you're gonna ride with the relationship.
No, ride out.
Okay, you're gonna ride out.
Ride
Okay, so
out.
it's a ride out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she got
That's a deal breaker, is what you're saying.
Or I'm gonna cheat on you, so you might as
Oh,
well leave.
wow.
Cause I'm
Wow.
gonna cheat on you. So
Pop your
So
brakes.
wait a minute.
Pop your brakes.
No, man, no.
Wait a minute.
No.
So does two wrongs make it right?
That's why I said I might as well leave. I might
Okay.
just
All right.
go.
Okay.
And you might as well
All
just
right.
depart
So
because
you're
I'm gonna
Yeah,
cheat.
you better put some Clorox on there. You need to clean that up. that sounds
fast.
that sounds
Well, y'all know I kind of talk kind of slow. But
Okay.
Oh no,
No, we talking about what you said, not how you
I
said
said
it.
I'm a cheat.
Okay.
If.
Well,
Yeah, put a conjunction in there.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
we
Let's
trying
go.
to
All
help
right, I'm stick around, stick it out.
Say it again,
You gonna
cause
stick
what
it
you
out?
gonna do?
Yeah, I stick it out.
You stick it out.
No.
If it's
fine.
something worth for me sticking.
If it works, you
Yeah.
sticking out.
If
Okay.
I feel
well, hold on. You talking about boyfriend or marriage?
What's that marriage?
Oh, tell me for the top.
yeah, you just can't.
I might stick.
You
I'll
can't
stick it
just
out. I'll
be
work
worth-
on
Okay.
it.
Oh,
You'll
But
work
if it's a
on it.
boyfriend,
Simple
you
like
already
that.
showing me.
Okay.
I just feel like marriage, you just can't run off on every little thing.
Yeah, if it's marriage, but if it's boyfriend, girlfriend, I'm gone because you already showing me before before we even said I do.
Right.
So I might as well just go and let you go.
Well,
Because eventually I'm going to cheat on you.
okay.
Ooh.
Wow.
You want to plead the fifth or?
Oh, me? No,
Yeah.
man.
What you gonna do for it?
I think every case is different, but I think it depends on how strong the love is.
All right.
I think it depends on, how have you define love.
Right.
Because in a marriage, it says for better or for worse.
I agree.
Sickness or in health.
Right. Till death
That's what it says.
do it part.
That's what it says.
Which-
If we going on the sanctity of marriage.
Which leads me to my answer. I'm gonna kill you if we marry.
Okay.
No, I ain't mean to say that. Yeah, they gonna use that against me in court. Ain't they?
Yeah, they
No,
are.
I'm just joking. Yeah. So no, this is for real though. If it was a relationship or marriage, depending on our relationship and how, like you said, how good it's going, and the circumstances of why you cheated. Because this is what I would do. I would ask that person who cheated on me, why did you cheat on me? Because I would want to know, is it something that I didn't do? It was
Right.
something I wasn't giving you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, you know, I might have, and like I know we did say it's a choice, but I might have pushed them in that direction. And if I did that, I got to take ownership.
Right.
Because even
Wow.
if me and this person don't work out,
Yeah.
the next relationship, if I carry this,
Man.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's just going to be an ongoing thing.
Man, that's good.
So honestly, I
Yeah.
would sit down and talk with them and say, hey, okay,
Yeah.
why did you do it? What was the reason behind it? You know, see if they can explain it to me, and then go from there. So you know, I guess based on what they tell me after having a conversation with them, that's what I would decide. You know, yay or nay. But I do believe that you have to hear people out, because I'm about to hit you with this on Sunday. I know we got to go.
No.
You got to have grace and mercy, man.
Wow.
You got to have grace
Now
and
wait a
mercy.
minute now, because I know all of us are saved.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
we might have some listeners that
Uh-huh.
might not understand what grace and mercy is.
Well, you know, in layman's terms, you know, we have to understand what people are going through, right? So as far as relationships go, we just said earlier, it's hard sometimes, man, because you run across people that you're attracted to.
Right.
You might be going through something in life where you stress, you know what I'm saying, and it might push you in that direction to find love, to feel love, you know what I'm saying? So
I got you.
if somebody slips up, because we all gonna slip up, whether it's, not necessarily cheating on the other person,
Right.
but just in life in general.
Right.
So if I slipped up in some type of way, I would want somebody to forgive me. I would want them to give me grace.
Yeah.
Understand that I'm human and I make mistakes and I made a mistake. So I feel like you have to have that in a relationship as well. Now, I'm not saying be a sucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people just, like
Yeah.
like Coco said earlier, they just greedy. You know what I'm saying? They want it all.
Well, if it keep happening, you got to
Right,
wonder,
right.
okay.
Or even if they
Yeah.
tell you the first time it happened, the reason is foolish,
Right.
you got to, make a decision. Like,
Make a
okay, that's
decision.
crazy, bro. Really? You did it because they wearing J's?
Yeah.
Because you you know what I'm saying? You like dudes who wear J's?
So it-
Or his foot size was a certain size or something?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's why a lot of women miss around me. But anyway, yeah. But I just want to throw it out there, size 16 ladies. So, yeah, but that's my point though, man. You just
Right.
got to have grace, man. You got to have mercy. You got to be willing to forgive, man. So
Right.
I just wanted to say that, man. So y'all will have a
I just feel
conversation
like
with
if it's worth working on, I feel like
Is it worth
you know,
fighting for?
is it worth fighting for?
Yeah, that's good. If it's worth fighting for,
If it's worth fighting for,
fight for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be so quick to just run out, especially if somebody make a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. So
It just depends on, like I said, it just depends on if I'm married or we're dating. It just really depends on if this relationship worth it. If it's not worth it, I might as well just leave. You cheated, I'm gone.
Yeah.
That's it.
no chances.
I mean,
No
I said it depends on how the marriage is. If the marriage is great and you just made this mistake, if the marriage is great and you just made a mistake, and if it's my fault, something I did to, you see what I'm saying? How can I
Right.
say? If it's my fault and I wasn't doing my part,
And you kind of push them out.
and I kind of pushed them out there, then I can kind of consider, then that's when I need to sit back and fix
Gotcha.
me.
Mm.
That'll be, that's when I need to sit back and evaluate everything I'm doing,
Right.
stuff like that. But it just depends on.
So,
All right. That was well said right there.
Yeah.
Well said.
that
I
was
learned
real
a
simple.
lot. I learned a lot.
Excuse me.
Is it cheating?
So yeah, y'all.
Is it cheating?
Is it cheating?
Is it cheating?
I guess the moral of the story
Yeah.
is
Make your relationship strong.
there you go. Communicate.
Make it cheat proof.
Yeah, and make sure you
Yeah.
communicate and tell the other person what it is that you're willing to tolerate, what it is that you're not gonna tolerate.
Right.
Get all of that out there, man. Don't be
All of
scared. Don't think you're gonna push this person away.
Wait, yeah.
Y'all got to talk about this stuff, man. So there won't be no misunderstandings. And I think if you do that, you'll be good. You know what I'm saying?
So
So you can't hold somebody accountable for something that you never told them.
And you
know
never
what I'm saying?
asked them.
Never asked them or,
Yeah.
or expressed to them that, yo, I don't like
And that
this.
you assumed that they knew.
Right.
So we came up, and so we said, and I know our podcast was about if it's cheating, but really we talked about how to cheat proof of the relationship.
Yeah.
And so we came up with character. Make sure we know the person's character.
There you go.
Because everybody wasn't raised the same way.
No, they
you know
were
what
not.
I'm saying? They
It's
weren't
the same
raised with the
as
same values.
Right.
And so character,
Yeah.
communication,
Oh, yeah.
honesty,
Come on.
and what was the other?
Discipline.
Discipline. Yeah.
You got to have discipline.
And they got to have discipline.
Mhm.
So
Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
Don't fall.
Them old heads know what I'm talking about. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
Yeah. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
All right.
So, man, it's been a great discussion
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
You have been listening to the Real Spill Podcast, man.
Yeah.
Coming to you live from the Spill Cup Studio.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. If you enjoyed this, you know, hit that like button,
Share.
Oh, come on now.
and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
To the Real Spill Podcast.
Right.
And this was episode 15. We've been live, but if you want to go back, and it's going to come up maybe in about 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, give me an hour.
About an hour or so.
Yeah,
but you can go to our YouTube page, which is the Real Spill Podcast 3.
Yeah, the number 3.
The number 3. The Real Spill, no spaces, the Real Spill Podcast with the number 3.
All right.
This has been episode 15, man. We thank you, man, for tuning in.
Yeah.
We love you, man.
Yeah.
Keep telling folks about us.
Yeah.
If you like this podcast, even if you don't like it, let us know what you don't like about it and everything. And we'd like to thank our lovely guests. Yeah.
Like for having me.
Coco,
Ayo and Coco.
Oh, y'all pick up their album too, man. UGQ, Underground Queens, man. Y'all pick up their album, man. It's dropping next month, man. All right, bet.
Well, we've been the Real Spill Podcast. Yeah, we see you next week.
All right, I gotta get up. This is professional.
Great show, man. Great show.
Yeah.
Great show.
Oh.
Great show.
Boop it.
Right.
Uh-oh.